Bad news is, I gotta have the belt back. We're doing away with the cruiserweight belt in hardline wrestling, so you gotta give it up.
But it's my belt.
Oh! Give it back, come on, give it up. Now the good news is, we're replacing this. This temporary, as of now, is the TV title for the HWA.
Alright.
It's no longer a cruiserweight belt. As soon as we get it took care of, we'll have a new TV title for the HWA. More bad news, Quinten.
What?
You gotta earn it.
Yeah!
You gotta earn it. And seeing as you're always a fight champion anyway, we'll start the show off that way. And you can fight for the new TV title for the HWA right now.
Jackson Breeze dropping the bomb right from the start of HWA television, telling our cruiserweight champion now happen to fight for the Heartland Wrestling Association TV title. The music you hear, there he is, the man formerly of the Southside Players, Gotti, coming out, challenging.
Now let me tell you something. As we all know, it's good to be Gotti. And everyone here knows how close I have come so many times to winning the cruiserweight belt, but being screwed out of it. And I'm going to tell you something. There is no way that I can become the first HWA TV champion. But tonight, Gotti will become the second. It's about to be mine.
Fans, you see it right in front of you. The commissioner came out, the executive face, you might say, Jackson, and saying that the Cruiserweight Championship is now the HWA television title. There's a good close-up of the belt right there. There's a lockup between the two. Quinten Lee taking the arm of Gotti, bringing the arm up right now, going through the wrist. Gotti reversing, switching to a hammerlock. Gotti cranking at the shoulder and the elbow at that point. Just a quick elbow right there to the face. Gotti switching around to drop toe hold, switching up into a headlock. Good wrestling by Gotti here on HWA's first match this week. This match is for the newly designated television title, as so by Jackson Breeze. Quinten Lee going to work on the arm. Gotti looking for a way out of this situation. Well, there's an easy way. Just put an elbow to the jaw of your man. Switch it up right back to the headlock. Good wrestling right by Gotti. Switching up again is Quinten Lee. Short forearms to the ribcage. Whipping Quinten to the ropes. Drop down by Gotti. Gotti, backdrop on Quinten Lee. Quinten gets up and just takes a big right for his troubles. 3 right hands, 4 right hands, and a chop to the chest of Quinten Lee. Snapmare takedown by Gotti, and a boot to the back. Right between the shoulder blades. Quinten Lee staying on top of his man with the front chancery. Gotti wearing down his man's head and neck region with this attack so far. Quinten Lee switching up, leaving the pressure on his neck. And got right back into the headlock. Gotti with a big forearm to the face of, 2 big forearms to the face of Quinten Lee. Whipping Quinten Lee into the ropes. Quinten Lee puts on the brakes. Puts it, nice neck breaker by Quinten Lee. Quinten Lee, both these guys, as we were mentioned before, fighting for the newly designated HWA TV title here, formerly the Cruiserweight Championship. Quinten Lee hooking his man front chancery, Standing vertical suplex by Quinten Lee. Quinten Lee hooking the leg, 2 count only. Quinten Lee staying in control of the situation right now, taking the attack to Gotti's neck and head region. Chop to the chest. Another big chop to the chest by Quinten Lee. Quinten Lee's got his man to wait a second. Quinten Lee might do best to back up from the situation. Gotti with a big right hand. Going for a pinfall. 2 count only. Gotti right now seems to have Quinten Lee rocked and reeling right now. 3 big forearms to the jaw. And right to the eyes of Quinten Lee. Quinten Lee taking the short-handed tactics right there, a little underhanded tactics. Ramming the head of Gotti into the corner. Just a punch, 2 punches of solar plexus. The referee needs to get into the situation. A boot to the solar plexus, flat of the boot. Smart wrestling by Quinten Lee. Quinten Lee's been taking it to his man, keeping the wind in the neck and head region, really keeping his man off balance.
Come on.
Reverse chinlock, Quinten Lee. This will take the equilibrium away from you, fans. He's going against the grain of the jaw and the ear. Could end up with the cauliflower ear also. An elbow by Gotti, solar plexus. Whipping Quinten Lee into the corner. Charging in, takes a boot by Quinten Lee. Quinten Lee up on the second rope, coming off. Misses a clothesline. Gotti 1 step ahead of him at this point in time. Gotti gets a little bit of that shining wizard at this point. Going for a pinfall. 2 count only. Gotti in control of the situation right now. 1 forearm to the jaw, ear region of Quinten Lee. Reversing the whip in. Quinten Lee hits him with a big elbow. Quinten Lee in control of the situation. Now stomping on the face. Kind of more of an insult to injury at this point in time from Quinten Lee. Quinten Lee going to work on the facial region and the head region of Gotti. 2 count only. Give it to Gotti. Give him credit where credit's due. Gotti taking a beating right now to the head and neck region. Big forearm to the jaw. Chop to the throat. That's what we were mentioning earlier. Quinten Lee not afraid to break the rules. Use a little bit of the underhanded tactics. Missing into the corner. Big kick to the face right from Gotti. Gotti a house of fire right now. 1 clothesline. Comes up with a big elbow by Gotti. Gotti picks him up. Fireman's carry into a Samoan drop. Gotti in control of the situation. 1 count, 2 count only. Gotti definitely in control right now. Quinten Lee feeling the effects of Gotti's attack. Reversed by Quinten Lee. Whip and a boot in the gut. Picking his man up. Vertical suplex into a face buster. A gourd buster by Quinten Lee. Going for a pinfall. And that's 3. Your winner, your newly designated television champion, High IQ Quinten Lee. Fans, we'll be right back with